I didn't even really expect New York to be in the picture until almost the last minute, and that was a surprise in itself. Just the fact that they spent time with me outside of the negotiating table, you know, kind of says something to me.
Now you come into the facility, what do you see? Do you remember?
The picture. I saw a picture of me playing in a Knicks uniform. And they kind of superimposed the picture. I had been playing with Detroit, but they put the Knicks uniform on me. And that's something I still have down in my basement today.
And the New York Knicks is definitely flexing.
Mr. Houston, you are the missing piece of the puzzle that is the Knicks championship.
He said something about a case, you know, that they solved or something, and I'm the answer.
You know, you sign that lucrative contract, you automatically go into the Hall of Fame Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And we will make your champagne wishes and caviar dreams come true.
Obviously, he was talking about the swank mansions of Greenwich, Connecticut, and all this stuff.
In New York, for the Knicks, in the Garden, his brother.
It made a difference. It did make a difference. I can't say it didn't make a difference because it just showed me that they really, you know, believed in me and looked at me in that way.
Knicks management came to you before they made the Sprewell trade and asked you if you approved of it.
At the time, it kind of caught me off guard. And immediately what I thought was, okay, how is this going to work? You know, we're very similar players. And you wouldn't be human if you weren't didn't think about it a little bit. But ultimately, I saw what is happening now.
No disrespect to Patrick Ewing, but when he comes back, is this your team?
Basically, that happened even before he got hurt. I think we realized as a team, we played with a certain flow. And I don't think it's going to have to be a drastic announcement, you know, team meeting or anything like that. I think it's already happened.
Allan Houston. Houston ducks under. Got it! 1/8 left. He's putting his team right on his back. All the big shots have been Allan Houston.
I've proven that I can have big nights, you know, and everybody knows that. But what I have to do is prove that I can do that on a consistent basis. When you miss it, you do. When you make it, you're hot. And that's the attitude you basically have to have. And that's the thing sometimes that I fight.
Have you arrived as the man, as the franchise player?
You know what? I've always had that belief in my heart and in my mind. And if that happens, I'm going to welcome it.
Can you take it upon yourself and then accept either the success or the failure that goes with it?
I think now I can. You know, I think earlier I probably did need someone to just throw me in that role. I'm just glad it didn't happen overnight for me, that I've had to learn and take some bumps and bruises.
Why? Why is that?
Well, I think, you know, everything that sometimes you take some pitfalls and you go through some adversity and it makes you stronger and it helps you grow and learn. And I think that's what's happened with me.
Allan Houston, unstoppable. The Knicks are going to the NBA Finals as they continue their remarkable run.
I remember Saturday when we got back from San Antonio. That's the first time I really had time to sit back and reflect and think about it and just receive all this, the blessings, you know, and everything. And I almost just came to tears just thinking about it. All of a sudden go from everything that we went through and being in New York and being up and down, A seed, and nobody believing anything. Then we're in the finals. The next day, you have your first child. And I was just like, wow, I was just overwhelmed.